All right, let's find that nice tall seat. If you want to sit up on the mat, feel free to do so. You might want to let that in. Shoulders back, lift your rib cage nice and tall. Just reach around to the front of your shins and try to find the full weight of your spine. Then let your shoulder blades release, open your palms. Take a nice deep breath, inhale to the top of your spine. On your exhale, drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Then take your left hand, sink it across your lower back with your palm facing away. Take that left shoulder, pull it down and back, and then pull the elbow away. Let your right arm rest as you show. Take a deep breath there, inhale. Then return your left hand to your knee. Drop your chin. Roll your ears to the left. Take your right arm, palm facing away, to cross your lower back. Then a shoulder roll on your right. Then try to pull your elbow away, but press the back of your hand into your lower back. Just breathe into that space. Then again, the chin drops to the chest as that right hand goes forward. We sweep both our We take our right fingertips to the side, let that left side stretch over. Make sure you release your right shoulder, elbows loose, stretch through those left fingertips. Then take that left shoulder, bring it over your right knee. Now, stretch those fingertips as far as you can. See if you can drop your nose closer to your Take a deep breath there. That left palm sweeps out to the left. It drops down, the right arm comes over. Lift the right side rib cage, drop the left shoulder, try to loosen that, and stretch even further. A deep breath. Right shoulder over left knee, nose toward left knee, thumb is up as you stretch as far as you can into that corner. And then that right palm sweeps open, we come all the way up. Switch which leg you have in front. Bring your fingertips to the base of your scalp. Tip your head back. Pull your elbows wide. Let your head drop into your fingertips and look up. And see if your elbows can pull back wider, opening front chest and shoulder space. A deep breath. And use your fingertips to lift the base of your scalp. Let your chin drop to your chest. Just a light press on the back of your head to lengthen your neck. Then let your chin stay on your chest. Drop your elbows. Give your head a gentle nod like you're saying that. Then release your arms. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Take a deep breath. Then bring your hands forward. Unfold your legs and find table. So your hands are directly under your shoulders. Your knees are directly underneath your hips. Then try to really spread your fingertips wide and press your fingertips into the ground. Turn your biceps forward. So rotate your elbows to lock your elbows, but keep your fingertips forward and just turn your elbows. Beautiful. Push away from your fingertips, round your spine. Tuck your tailbone from your chin. This is your cat's. Then drop your rib cage and look forward. Feel if your palms are pointing toward your knees. Collarbone is forward. Cow spine, right? So sway back. Then push around back. Inhale, release castle. Then square your hips and shoulders. Lock those elbows again. Keep your right foot to the back. Tuck your toe under and push the heel in. So toe on the ground. And press your heel right toe down all the way on the ground. And push the heel in and move out. You make your hands and take the weight off your left knee. And maybe give it a little hitch. And just make sure your right toe's on the mat so you don't slip away. Then lower that left knee back in. Take that right foot up. Sweep it behind you to the left. Tuck your toe there. Push your heel away. Push your hips to the right. Look over your left shoulder. Just try to open up the side hip and move it to the left. Now, as you come back to the center of your chest, take that right heel, reach it to the back wall. Lengthen your arms. Take your left arm forward, sides up here. Now, to challenge your balance here, maybe you lift the toes of your left leg. Leave them down as you feel your core is strong. On your exhale, see if you can tap your elbow and knee together. Then on your inhale, reach up and lengthen. Then exhale, elbow to knee. Tucking your chin. Inhale, reach up, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach up, lengthen. Beautiful. Bring your left hand down. Bring your right hand down. Now step your left foot to the back. Tuck your toe. Press your heel firmly back to your lengthening your calf. Lift your right knee. Give it back to the center. At the same time, we're finding our core getting down. Then we lower that right knee down. Lift the left foot up. Sweep it behind you to the right. Tuck the toe, push the heel. Now push your hips to the left and look over your right side. Now as you return your chest to center, take that left hip, let's reach it to the back wall if you're leaving a footprint. Lengthen through the arm span, lock those elbows. Take your right arm forward. Maybe the toes of your right foot to challenge your balance. Using your core. Then we draw in, elbow to knee. You reach out and lengthen, push the elbow. We draw in, elbow to knee. We reach out and lengthen. One more time, elbow to knee. Tuck into your low belly. Push out and lengthen. Bring that right hand, left knee down. Flip your left wrist hand over so your palm is up facing your knee. So turn it so your palm is up. There you go. Now press around your cat spine. Press the back of your left hand just enough so you get a nice wrist stretch. Then release your rib cage with your right wrist. Press around your cat spine. Release your rib cage. With that right hand. Beautiful. Tuck your toes at the back of your neck. Press away from the ground with your hands. Sit toward your heel. Shift your hips a little bit so we're stretching the arches of the feet. Maybe you walk your hands in, but your arches start streaming. Put more weight forward. So if you can sit on your heels, go ahead. But if your arches don't like it, then don't do it. This is really good, especially for wearing our soft-soled shoes, flip-flops, in the south, right? Your arches are always contracting when you wear soft-soled shoes, so moving them on that shoe is good for them. We'll shift forward, tap out the tops of your feet. Then spread your fingertips wide, tuck your toes, mount your legs. Feel your palms and toes pulling toward each other, lengthen through the back of your neck. Now press off strong hands, lift your hips down up. You're looking back at your toes. Feel your heels reaching toward the ground. Then lift your heels and look forward. Move to the front of your mat. And then take your feet and heel toe them out so that your toes are out 45 degrees, your knees are over your heels. Hands come to your thumbs. Drop your elbow. It's like you're shifting your hips. A little hip warmer here. Maybe drop a little lower. You want your heart to stay above, your head to stay above. Yes. Bring your knees to the front, lift your tail up. Now take your toes, turn them in so that they're even with your heels, but you have straddle legs. Take one of your blocks and place it directly under your heart. And you can change the height of your block at any time. Take your left hand and place it on the block. You want to have a straight arm, straight underneath your heart. Take your right arm out to the side. You take your feet in a little wider than your hands. Feel like your pinky toes push away. Then push off your left hand. Rotate your right arm out to the side. We're trying to work with squatting our shoulders here. You should feel inside of that left leg. It's a nice length here. Take a deep breath. Move your right hand to your right thumb. Bring your left hand to your left. Place your right hand on the block and feel free to change the height of the block. If you feel like you can't get the rotation, if you go higher, you might find you can get more rotation. Left hand to the side. Push your pinky toes away. Rotate to the left arm. Try to lift at your left hand. Try to stack shoulders up. Breathe in. Take that left hand, bring it back to your left thigh. Move your block away. Hands on both thighs, heel toe your feet in. Now, we saw these. Let your chest drop. Hold your arms at the top of your head. Let your spine just hang. Take a deep breath in here. Then place your hands on your shins and lift things up flat out. So straighten your legs, straighten your spine. So it's like a 90-degree bend from the hips. And we'll bend our knees, bring hands to thighs. Drop your tailbone. Still long through the sides of your waist. Lift your heart forward. Now take a quick deep down. As you can see, all 10 toes beyond your knees. And I can wiggle those toes. Then drop your shoulders back. Reach your open palms forward and sit straight down. So before actually, because I'm going to do the yet, so just kind of play with how I feel. Can you feel the soles of your feet moving together? Stay there, inhale. Exhale, reach your heart, push away from the ground, all the way up. Now, bring your fingertips to touch. Lift your side further. And then drop over to your left. Now, your left heel feet to do like this. And it's going to pull it over a little bit. Into that. Then you can come and stretch your legs to our right. Right hand reach your left wrist. You draw a little rotation. A little piece to your left hand. Get that shoulder behind your ear. Breathe. Inhale. Deep breath in. Exhale, return to our fold. Bring your arms in. Step your right foot to the back of the mat. Wiggle the ball of your right foot away. Bring your left foot so that your ankle is straight underneath your knee. Then wiggle your right toe back as far as you can. Tap your right knee down into your heart. Move your hands down like this. Now push that right foot back. Now press off your left leg, straighten your left leg as best you can. Holding that foot back. Our spine is long here. Then we shift forward again. Tap our right knee all the way down and drop the toes under. Bring your hands to your left thigh. Now you're pushing your hips forward. Push off your hands, take your shoulders back. Try to create a back bend. Now press through the top of your right foot. Try to push your hips forward so your hips are in front of your feet. Then sweep your arms up. Take your elbows wide. Open across your chest. Now, if you have any issues with your neck, feel free to just bring your fingertips here for support. Then reach up. Bring your hands here. Use your arms if you like. Move them back and change into your tall height. You should be right alongside your hips. Tuck your right toes. Lift your right knee. Push off your left foot to your straighten. Now straighten your right leg. Yeah, so let me see this way. Right, so we're here. Alright, we're long through our spine, both legs straight, and then we start dropping the rib cage toward that left leg. Try to lift out of your hips, try to straighten your back knees. And your front leg. Breathe. opening that hamstring space. Then we bend that left knee, bring your right knee down to the ground, drop the toes and lift your torso up. Reach your fingertips to the sky. You should have a nice square here when you leave your legs. Take your arms out wide. Rotate your left. Look over your left shoulder. Then bring your hands to your heart. Lower that right elbow to your left knee. Push your left hand into your right and try to rotate your ribcage a little further. Now you have the option here to tuck your right toes, push the heel back to go back into a lunge, or you can keep the knee down, whichever one you prefer. And we'll be coming back to it, so you can always try to lift your arm. Bring your hands back to chest back to center. Bring your fingertips down on the inside of your left knee. Shift your hips back. As you come forward, step your right foot wide. Move your left foot wide, toes out. Now you can have your blocks with you. Hands on high. Drop your tail, lift your heart. Move into that trolley. Move shift. Hips should be feeling on the move. Right, maybe put your elbows on the inside of your thighs, press your knees, line up on your knees, wherever it is. Deep breath in. Hands up high to lift the hips. Turn your toes in. Take that paw, place it underneath your heart, or your fingertips can reach out as well. You're lifting your sit bones, nice long legs, left foot up to the side, right hand to the heart. Push off, right hand, rotate for each left arm. Try to work a little more rotation. Breathe in, inhale. Lengthen through both legs. Push your pinky toes away from you. Inhale, release. Left hand, left side. Right hand, right. Lift those hips. Push your pinky toes back. Left hand down. Right underneath your heart. Right hand down. Push. Rotate. Straighten your head. Try to open the chest. Rotate through your ribs. Take your breath out. Exhale. Right hand press up. Left hand down. Heel toe your feet back down. Feet hip distance apart. Drop your chest to your thighs, let your arms fold, take a deep breath. Bring your hands to your shins, lengthen the back out. Legs are straight, spine is straight. Some will need to bring the hands down in front of toes, just depends on how much weight you have there. Then we bend into our knees. Rib cage still long, hands on hips. Drop your tailbone, wiggle your toes, lay back on your heels. Lift your rib cage, shoulders down, arms into your chair pose. Feel the soles of your feet pulling in. Deep breath. Release your arms, push, inhale, pull it up. Fingertips touch, exhale, stretch to your left. Right hand takes the left wrist, cross even further. Nudge that elbow back to your open. Inhale, fingertips reach, stretch to your left. Push your right foot in. Left hand takes right wrist, cross over. Look under your butt and touch your pelvis. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Release down to your full. Bring your box back in alongside your pinky toes. This time your left foot steps back. Make sure your right knee is straight up over your ankle. And then cross that left heel back so we're nice and strong for both legs. Instead of pulling forward into your hands, push it back into that left heel. Tap that left knee down into your heart and start to feel something here. Front hip hard. Then we push the heel back. Maybe slide your hand back a little bit. Start lengthening your butt up. Feeling like your hip is pulling straight back. Spine still long. Maybe tapping your chest. Taking a deep breath. Beautiful. Bend that right knee. Turn that left knee press all the way down. Drop your toes. Now take your hips, push them forward. Press down through the top of your left foot. Then sweep your legs up. Open your chest. Lifting up the Scottish arms. Or here, if you want to protect any neck issues. Inhale, we reach. Beautiful. Exhale, we bring our fingers down. Move your blocks back. Tuck your left toes. Lift the feet. Now you push off your right foot, straighten your right leg. Bringing your torso upward, upright first. Now push your left heel back, and then start that forward hinge. Try to lean through both legs best you can. You can move your blocks to wherever it supports where you need. Feel like your right foot is pointing toward the back. Deep breath in. Bend your right knee. Lift your left heel. Bring your left knee down to the ground. Now this time we shift our hips back. We have a nice square underneath. Right knee still over the ankle. Left knee under the hip and go below your kneecap. Right? No knee on your kneecap. Reach your fingertips to the sky. Then take them up. Nice lifted reach. Look to your right. Rotate right and left and not turn forward. Then bring your hands together. Lower your left elbow to your right knee. Then touch your right hand to your left. Try to rotate your ribcage away from your right thigh. You can choose here if you want to tuck your left toes. Push the heel up. Forward. Exhale, rotate to center. Here, we bring our blocks down. We lower our left knee. We shift our hips back. Hands move left. We kick our right leg up. Beautiful. Everyone feeling loose? Bend. Hands forward, wide spread fingertips. Tuck your toes. Reach your hips back. Take a deep breath. Then shift your shoulders forward. Come out to your plank. Turn those biceps forward. Lengthen through your spine. Palms and toes feel like they're pointing toward each other. We take a deep breath in down. Now, if you'd like, bring your knees to the ground. Elbows will squeeze the rib cage. You soften your hips, drop your toes, pull your shoulders back. You can either come forward with your elbows, or you can lift your elbows up into cobra, or you can press all the way into your up dog. Wherever makes your spine happy, or taller. Right? Shoulders back, top of the head. Let's maybe press the top of your feet down to get a little more length to the front of your hips. You take a deep breath. Exhale, we lower them. We move 10 fingertips from side to waist. We pull our shoulders and our elbows out. Press the tops of your feet down. Press off your fingertips. Lift your heart. Deep breath in. Exhale. Shoulders back, elbows in. Press the feet. Lift the heart. Now squeeze your glutes as if we got the hand. So bend your elbows. Now squeeze your glutes up. See if you can float your fingertips. Feel that release and lower it. Then lower it down. This is locust pose. Shoulders back, press the top of your feet one more time. Lift your heart. Maybe one more set of hips. Press down to your feet. Squeeze, lower down. And you can this time the arms reach back. Completely up. Deep breath in. On your exhale, lower your ribcage down with your hands to the side of your back. You can come up on knees or toes, so raise your foot, pull your belly button away from the ground. Knee over to a plank, we come up, and then we press through to our belly. Palms are pushing forward, tailbone reaching high, heels reaching low. Then we lift our heels high, bring our knees to the outer edges of the mat. Big toes in pose, sit into your child pose. Either fold your hands under your forehead if your forehead isn't wrapped on the ground, or if your forehead does rest, let your arms drop to the sides of your body. Long deep breaths in down through your nose. When you exhale, just sigh off the back of your throat. Sometimes you hear it referred to as ocean breath, and making a hissing sound. If some shifting of your tailbone feels nice here, go ahead. If you need to grab some water, please do so here. Take one more breath. And exhale it out. Then we'll bring those widespread fingertips forward. As we shift, again, we turn our biceps to the front. Bring your knees in underneath your hips. We're back to our table to start. Make sure you've got plenty of space to extend your legs. So yeah, especially if you're taller, you need hands further to the front. Step your right foot to the back, tuck the toe, press the heel. Raise your spine. Lift your left knee. And you do this. Keep that core nice and strong. Then hold that knee there. Push away through your hands and send that left heel to the ceiling. Can you reach your right heel a little closer to the ground? Lift your right heel, bring your left knee in, and let it come all the way out. Make sure you land below your kneecap. Take your right heel, flex it to the mat, leave a footprint on the back wall. Take your left arm, reach forwards. Strong leg weights, maybe toes left foot. Inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, we tuck into our belly, round, elbow to knee. Inhale, we reach up, raise. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, we reach, raise. One more time. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach, and raise. Beautiful. Bring that right toe, left hand out. Make your fingertips strong. Push away. Send that left heel to the ceiling again. This is called three-legged dog. Now look at your hands. Your left foot takes the first step forward, and then you just walk to the front of your mat. Our feet are hip distance apart here. Bring your hands to your thighs, then heel toe up into frog. Drop your tailbone into your heart. Hips low. Maybe you push those knees up. Take a deep breath. Then hands to thighs, drop your heels out. Push your pinky toes away. Make your block underneath your left hand. Right arm to the side. Rotate your feet. After your up. You need to keep those pinky toes pushing away. Try to work a little more rotation. Deep breath. Right hand, right arm. Left hand to the left. Heel toe your feet in. Settle your feet hip distance. Drop your tailbone, lift your heart. Wiggle your toes. Shoulders away, open my knees. Feel the soles of the feet coming in. Take a deep breath. Drop your arms, push away, inhale, fill. Exhale, stretch, reach your left. Left hand pulls that right wrist through. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lift. Shoulders wet. Check to see if your feet are hip distance apart. Pull a little forward on your mat. This will be lunging down. Lift your left heel. Zip up that core space. Make sure your right knee has a little bend. Don't let your hip push away. We're lifting out of the hip, softening the spine. That left knee comes forward. We spread our toes, flexing neutral. Then reach your arms up. Drop your shoulder blades. Find your center. Look to your left thumb. Rotate that left arm back, right arm forward. Can you still look at your left thumb? Rotate forward. Take that left foot, step it back, land on your big toe, then press your heel all the way down. Reach your top. Beautiful. This is pyramid-like. Hand comes to your right crease. As you hinge forward, check to make sure your shoulders come down parallel. Now pull that right hip out, down. Reach your left fingertips forward. And slide your right hand to wherever you can. Really feel it. Hip your two back. Square your shoulders. Right, your left shoulder is going to try to go like this, upward, because it's easier for your hamstring. Right, so we're going to rotate it back out. We breathe inhale. Then we bend our right knee, reach all the way up. Take that left foot, stepping back further. Lower your right forearm to your right thigh. Drop your left heel flat. Take that left arm, sweep it all the way up and over. This is side angle pose. You press through your feet nice and strong. Maybe that right elbow comes off that right knee. Can you use your core to hold your upper body and let your legs support? Now press strong off your right leg. Stand up tall into gentle movement. Then let your arms come out, forward and back. Drop your shoulder blades. Bend your right knee, reach it out toward your pinky toe for warrior two. And bring your shoulders so they stack directly over your hips. We're going to lift down our right fingertips. Beautiful. Press off your right foot, come up tall for gentle warrior again. Take a deep breath. Lift your left heel, pivot forward. Bring your hands to your heart. Push that left heel back, right knee straight up. You do that rotation to your right. Then right heel pushes into left. As we did that, we'll go over it. Inhale, come back to your center. Fingertips come down on the inside of your right leg. You lower your left knee. Shift your hips. Keep your right leg back. Here's that right hips and the side to side shifts. Then tuck your toes. Slide your hands forward. Spread your fingertips wide. Then lift your hips. Let your heels sink down dog. Inhale, lift your heels, come out to your plank. Turn those biceps forward to your belly. Again, bring your knees down into your lap. That's your release this time. Elbows in. Then you drop your hips, put your shoulders back. You can go elbows, straight arms, cobra, whatever you like. As you inhale. Exhale, we lower. We move our tinted fingertips alongside the ribs. Shoulders back, elbows fully up. Press the tops of your feet. Lift your heart forward. Maybe you put the weight on your hands. Maybe you float your toes too. When you squeeze your heels toward each other, you're lifting up. Deep back in. Exhale. Knees or toes come down. Hands come to the side. Pull your belly back away from the ground. Strong. Push. Press up and through and down dog. Nice deep breath. Lift your heels, bring your knees wide, sit back, child's pose. Tailbone reaching to your heels, knees wide. Arms either underneath your forehead or alongside your body. Long deep inhale. Long, soft exhale. Grab some water if you like. If there's any movement that feels good for your body here, just move those hips, the shoulders, your neck, whatever feels good. Then we'll walk these widespread hands up. Take a deep breath. Exhale, back and through. Shift your weight forward, turn your biceps, tuck your toes, come out to your front. Raise your left heel is pushing back, right knee comes in and hovers. Keep your core nice and still. Then press off your hands, send your right heel to the side. Let your left heel reach toward the ground. But try to keep your shoulders even. Lift your left heel, bring your right knee to the heart. Then lower it down. Take that left heel, flex it to the back wall. Try to keep your hips nice and even. Brace your core, right underneath this core. Maybe right toes. Inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, we tuck, draw in, elbow to knee. Inhale, we reach length. Exhale, we draw in, elbow to knee. Inhale, we reach. One more exhale, we draw in. Inhale, we reach up length. Beautiful. Bring your left hip down, right. Strengthen through your fingertips. Push off, send that right heel to the sky, look back at your left heel. Then look at your hands. Your right foot takes the first step. You walk all the way to the front of the mat. Spread your toes, chest to thighs. Hands come up. You do that heel toeing up to crawl back. You should be able to go wider as your hips get more open. Push your knees out. Drop your tailbone. Lift your heart. Keep your deep breath in. Exhale. We bring our toes forward. Maybe a block right underneath your heart. Right hand on the block. Left arm to the side. Rotate, reach left arm up. Lift out of those hips. Lengthen through back legs. Little more rotation. Left hand, left thigh. Right hand, right. Soften your knees. Heel to your feet into your chair space. Weight back on your heels. Drop the tailbone into your heart. Shoulders your arms. Lift your toes. Heels over your feet. Release your arms. Inhale, we go. Exhale, we stretch to our right. Right hand on the side, over further. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we stretch. Shoulders back. Left knee gets a little micro bend for our hip stays up. We lift our right knee. Find your focal point. Think of it like something straight out, maybe 45 degrees up front or 90 degrees out, whatever you prefer. When you're ready, right knee comes up. Try flexing your ankle and spreading your toes. Stabilize. Then take your arms wide when you're ready. Drop your shoulders anytime you need to. Tap that right side down. Look to your right. Then start your rotation. Right and left, left and left. Rotate back to the center. You take that right toe back as far as you can. Then you drop the heel down, lengthen to your left. Make sure your right toe is pointing straight ahead. So go ahead and step your back toes so you turn straight ahead. No, take the foot down. Okay. Exactly. Pull that left hip up and down. Reach up. Left hand in your hip crease. You pinch into that left hand. Yeah, check. Are your shoulders even here? Then take your right hand, stretch it out as far as it will go. Slide your left hand down. Try to pull that left hip up and back. Right bicep to ear, stretch out. Breathe into it. Inhale. And exhale. Bend your left knee. Reach your fingertips to the sky. Beautiful. Lift that right heel. Send it back even further. Drop the right foot back. Left knee reaching up toward your pinky toes. You bring your elbow down. You sweep your right hand and over. Stretch your right side. Maybe you lose that left elbow. Please just make the clear edge. Push your forward. Pull your arm out. Now press off your left foot. Stand up tall. Gentle warrior. Legs straight. Fingertips to the sky. Then we release our arms, palms down, lift your left fingertips. Then up your feet. Take your shoulders and still over your hips for your sleep. Deep breath in. Beautiful. Press back up to your gentle warrior. Yeah. This time, as you bend your left knee, rotate your right foot forward. Knee straight up over the ankle. Push that right heel back. Bring your shoulders back, reach up, hands to heart. Rotate to your left, lower that right elbow to your left knee. Then push your left hand into your right and try to lift your ribcage away from your left arm. Push your right heel firmly back. Straighten the knee. There you go. Deep breath. Rotate back to your center. Fingertips on the inside of left foot. Right knee down. Hips back. Left leg. Grab your tail. Lots of front hip work. And that's it. We tuck our toes in the back. Sit back toward our heels. Wide hands reach open. Push off your hands, lift your knees. Then lift your tailbone, drop your heels down. Take a deep breath. Lift your heels, come out to your plank, turn those biceps. Again, bring your knees down if you like. Elbows squeeze your ribcage. Maybe you don't touch your belly down. You drop the top of your feet. Lift your right heel. We do a quick shoulder roll back. Deep breath. Inhale, lower down. Tension fingertips to sideways, shoulders back, elbows down. Press your feet, tuck your belly, and lift your heart. You can stay there. Maybe just release your hands. Maybe arms and legs. We hold, squeezing the lower back and glutes. Inhale, toes or knees, hands to the side, elbows close to your body. Push away from the ground. Exhale into your down dog. Take a nice deep breath. Try to turn your triceps down. Widening your shoulder blades. See if your chest can get a little closer to your thighs. Lift your left heel. Look underneath your left elbow. Let that right heel sink down deeper. Switch legs. Drop your left heel. Lift your right. Look under your right elbow. Then just pedal your heels up and down. This is walking the dog. Lift your heels, bring your knees wide, see that child's pose. Maybe your arms drop to the side. Maybe they fold on your forehead. Whatever feels good. Take a deep breath. Exhale it out. Another deep breath. Exhale, we'll slowly round the spine out. Roll your shoulders, my fingertips to one side. Flip those legs around the front. Scoot toward the front of your mat. Ready to feel good? You're looking good. Hands behind your knees or your lower thighs. Shoulders back. Now, as you pull against your thighs, try to come right up onto your sits bones. Feel the sides of your waist lifted. Then let your shoulder blades relax. Back of the neck soft. Soften your jaw. Hinge your torso back. Until you feel your pelvis. Right? Brace. Bring your right toe up. This is both toes with your shin parallel. Switch toes. Switch. Now you can get your hands there or let them come in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Toes down. Grab your shins. Lift up. Take a breath. Feet hip distance again. Hands behind. Tall and lift the side joints. Shoulders drop. Hinge back. Right, so that we can release and still have that rib cage brace. This time we'll fold our elbows. You'll lift your left shin up. Bring your right shoulder across. Right shoulder. Inhale, center. Switch toes. Left shoulder across. Center, hinge position. Switch. Right shoulder turn. Center, switch. Left shoulder close. Center, switch. And you can always do it hand behind to support. Switch, turn, center, switch, but you can bring your right hand there. Rotate left shoulder. Center 1%. Left toe. Rotate right shoulder. Center hinge. Switch. Left shoulder. Center. Focus. Easy. Good work. Doesn't take many of those, right? You should feel it. Okay, we'll bring the bottoms of our feet. Reach around to your ankles, calves, tops of feet, wherever it is. Then pull your heels in close. Pull your shoulders down. See if you can come up onto those. Now let your outer knees sink away from you. Ankles or feet, lift your torso. Try to send your collarbones smoothly out, low down to your shoulders or your spine, lifting the sides of the legs and then pushing down. Pushing those full knees away. Deep breath. Release your torso. Take your feet, slide them out so you have more of a diamond shape. Now slide your hands down again. Slowly let your spine. You bow to ankles or toes and feel like you're trying to pull your forehead toward your feet. Now this you should feel is a slightly lengthening, right? You're rounding. You should, as you continue to pull against your toes and push your toes forward, you should feel that chest get all the way down to your foot. When you push your toes against your hands and pull your hands into your toes. If you don't feel that, slide your legs and throw your legs up to a little more longer reach. Then you'll release our arms, gently round the spine up. Slide your heels forward. Does everyone hear that? Take the one drop, place it under your right hand. Almost down there. So just a little exercise. So when you're heel elevated, you get more hamstring. But I just want you to take it where it feels okay for you. See if you can find your sit bones again. Try to relax your right leg, or whichever one doesn't have a lot. Pull your left toes in. Feel the back of your knee reaching down. Now bring your hands to the side. See if you can lift your ribcage up. Then start cleaning your torso. Try not to round your shoulders. If you have the reach that you can bring it up front and keep that long spine going. And bring long to the sides of your legs. Breathe in out. And so feel your toes pulling toward your feet. Feel it down. Breathe, lengthening down. Unless you're really hypermobile. I don't see hypermobility in this. No. We'll call you hypo. Right, just some people can take it and physically get that concave to the back of the knee, move down further. Right, but I don't see any of that. So that's not really good for your that hypermobility and then try to go get your so I don't see. Go ahead and sit back. Switch to the other side. So just sitting up here, right now that left hamstring should feel longer than your right side. Other heel up. First, just pull your toes in, press down the back of the knee, and find those sit-bones. Bring your hands to the sides. See if you can lengthen your ribcage a little taller. Like you're almost bringing the weight away from your sit-bones and tall and upright. And then just start feeling like your collarbones are just going straight forward. Right? You should feel it. Pull the toe in. Again, if you have a reach out front and you can maintain that long leg, that long ribcage, or keep your hands to the side, whichever one is more supportive for you. On your inhale, feel your hip pull back, pull your toes in. Then on your exhale, you can just go to cross. lengthening out. And exhale. Shake it out. So that's a great thing to do at home, right? You can just use a little pillow or anything that just gives you a little more foliage, especially those with tight tension. I know. It's so pretty. Don't make me cry. Go ahead, bend your knees in. Bring them with you as you roll down to your ass. Grab onto your knees and draw circles through your lower back space. Try to work into any of those little nooks and crannies. If you might have some tightness in that lower back, make sure you reverse your circles so that you get some in each direction. Then hug your knees as tight to your chest as you can. Try to peel your tailbone away from the ground and take a deep breath. Now, as you soften the grip on your knees, really relax the back of your head, your neck, jaw, and the space around your eyes. Drop your arms out to the side, palms up, shoulder height. Take your left leg all the way out. Move your left hand to the outside of your right thigh. Try to pull your thigh close to your ribs, and then over to your left side without lifting your right shoulder off the bed. Now, if you find that that right leg is just hanging there and it needs support, just take one of your blocks and place it under your shin or your knee, wherever it feels good. Again, with each breath, on your inhale, you try to get a little more stretch. Then on your exhale, try to release the muscles into the stretch. Let go. Long inhale. Long exhale. Release your left hand, bring your right knee back to center. Bring your right foot to the floor, hug your left knee to your chest. Slide your right leg all the way up. Then drop your left arm out to the side, palm up. Use your right hand to the outside of your left thigh. Lift it up, pull it over to the right. Left shoulder flat on the ground, look to your left. Maybe put a block underneath that right leg. Try to draw the knee and hip not only closer to your ribs, but closer to the ground. Long, deep breath. Exhale, soften it. Inhale, increase the stretch. Exhale, soften. Inhale as you come to your back. Choose your toes above hard toes. So it can be toes and arms just up, but relax into your joints. You can bend your knees for your head up. You can bring your knees out wide and grab your ankles or toes, rock your lower back for a happy baby. You can take a block, place it underneath your hips for a supported shoulder stance. Just wherever your body feels like you're allowing it to just sink into the mat. There shouldn't be any effort to these poses. We're letting gravity just draw the blood with the toxins that we produce down, flush it back through your heart and lungs to reoxygenate your blood and flush the toxins out. The back of the neck is rested. The jaw is soft. Your brow relaxes as well as the space around your eyes. Your inhale becomes long and slow for your nose. Your exhale is long and slow off the back of your throat. Your next breath, return your toes to the ground. If you have a block on your hips, slide it back. Then just stretch your arms and legs out as far as you can. Take a deep breath as you stretch from fingertips to toes. Then as you exhale out of that stretch, find your Shavasana space. So maybe just move your toes to the outer corners of your mat and let your arms drop to the side for corpse pose. Or you can bring the bottoms of your feet together for butterfly. Or especially if you're trying to protect lower back space, maybe you bring your inner knees together, pinky toes wide for knee nut pose. Your hands can rest on your belly or over the top of your head if that feels better for your shoulders. Then your breath moves in and out just through your nose. With each inhale, you try to completely fill your ribcage and your belly space. When your exhale empties all the space, long, slow, controlled. Take one more long, slow inhale. Fill your lungs completely. As you begin that exhale, start bringing movement back to your fingertips and toes. Then circle your wrists, circle your ankles, step your feet to the outer edges of your mat, and draw both knees over to the left. Windshield your knees over to the right. Then just pick up this pace of those windshield wipers, letting your knees rock from side to side. Then drawing your knees to your ribcage one at a time. Hug your knees close. Try to peel your tailbone away from the ground. Take a deep breath. Now, if you prefer this pose, dropping over to one side for fetal pose, you're welcome to go there. Or if you want to stay on your back, or if you want to add a different leg position, you can go butterfly, you can extend your legs, you can do V-legs, whatever feels. You've got one more breath. Then you'll gently make your way into any comfortable seat. Good. I'll just lay here and forget the words. It's like, oh, who's talking about us? Roll your shoulders back. Let your elbows release with your ribs. Turn your palms up. And see if you can melt your shoulder blades down into your back. And remember, you can feel it out to the side. You don't have any strain in your knees here. See if you can lift beside your waist a little up. And do that drop of your right ear to your right shoulder. Let that left shoulder drop down. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Inhale, roll your left ear to your left shoulder. Let your right shoulder release. Deep breath in. Exhale into tap. This time, as you inhale, sweep your fingertips to the sky. Move your hands to your left side. Drop your shoulders. On your exhale, the gentle bow forward as we say, Namaste. That's a great job, everyone. So enjoy the change of weather that's coming, right? Open your windows. Would you like waking up and shaking? Not at all. Maybe. We're saying looking later this year. Overnight. But enjoy it.